Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
This one fielded at the 5.
And look at this. Right away, a loose football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. Well, it's hard enough to play on the road in this league as it is, but to start on the road with a fumble on the opening kickoff, just not the precedent you obviously want to set.
Not at all, and now it's just words because they've talked about it all week. From the time they start game planning for this one, remember, going into hostile territory, we have to set the tone right in the beginning, and they do the exact opposite.
Now a first down throw. Goff dancing to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Patrick Owasor gets him for a loss of 5. He is so tough to handle on the blitz, and that's Exhibit A. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
They will run straight ahead with Swift.
Call it 7 yards on the carry, so a pretty good gain, but still left with a tough 3rd and 8.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
They'll fake the give. Now Goff. This is caught.
And the Lions are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's a sharp throw right there on 3rd down. They're looking to get the first points of the game, and they certainly don't want to be on a field goal. So that's a nice job to get the hook up and set up a 1st and goal.
Swift is in for a Lions touchdown. So a good job there, Charles, taking advantage of the short field, and they score first, punching it in on the short touchdown run.
I love the theme there, right? They didn't have to do anything big on that drive. Took advantage of where they were on the field, took it downfield, put the ball in the end zone. The only thing big on that drive, the 6 on the scoreboard.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
So here come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense.
And bringing them out is a Pro Bowler back in the 2015 campaign. He's now approaching a decade in the league. Is Teddy Bridgewater.
Okay, I'm not taking a turn to negative town, even though it's going to sound like it. The 2 interceptions he threw last week, those obviously have to be eliminated, and that was the focus of practice this week. But let's face it, he did throw 3 touchdown passes.
And they got the win.
And they got the win, so I think it was a good week for him to work on things. Had some positives, the win being first and foremost. Now he's just got to eliminate those interceptions.
Bridgewater's throw here taken in by Gesicki.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Here's Bridgewater. He is going to find Hill here. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Dolphins are an extra point away from evening this one up.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And we are tied at 7. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays.
And it ends with a touchdown pass to Tyreek Hill.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. A good balance attack for that last touchdown drive they had. Now it's time to see if they can do that again.
It really becomes a tale of two play callers, doesn't it? The offensive guy, he's in sync. Everything's working pretty well. For the defensive
what's going on the defensive side?
That's a tough one because he's prepped all week as well, and he can't get a bead on exactly what they're doing right now. What he needs is one of his guys just to make a big play and disrupt things.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift.
And he's got some space here. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 32-yard line.
And he's got it down to the 28. 2nd and 6.
Now Goff. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now a carry for Swift.
And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10.
Ball at the 8 here for 2nd and a yard, maybe a touch less.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaking up on the play.
While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement, and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone?
On 2nd and goal, standing alone in the backfield is Williams. He's going to get it again, and he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. Jamal Williams.
His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year, and the Lions have taken the lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good,
and that makes the score 14-7. That time, a 9-play drive.
And it was Jamal Williams who ended things with a touchdown run.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
Noah Igbenogany from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater.
A quick slant to Hill.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Chase Edmonds. And he'll get this up to about the 40.
Taken down on the play by Aiden Hutchinson.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on 1st down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Bridgewater throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Now Bridgewater. And able to find Gesicki as tight end. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 38-yard line. Throwing, Bridgewater.
That's complete. Once again, it's Gesicki. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
To throw again on second down. Bridgewater. This one complete to the running back, Chase Edmonds. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 26. Here's a give to Edmonds running to the right. An agile move, but not a huge gain. Dropped at the 25.
Derek Barnes in on the stop.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
They'll get that out wide to Waddle. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
Here's Bridgewater. Completes it to the tight end, Smythe. And it's not going to be enough here. A gain of 4, about 2 feet short of the marker, 4th down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. So on 4th down, Dolphin kicker Jason Sanders comes on. From the left hash, this from 34. Sanders' kick is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal, you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
So holding will scratch off some of that return.
And I know fans get frustrated when they see penalties of this sort on kick returns, but it is difficult to do it right against these moving targets at full speed. Hard to do.
Here's Swift. And some space here. And all the way down to the 36-yard line. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Goff now looks to throw. Buying time to his left.
And that nearly intercepted. Oh, the free safety roaming into position almost had it, but it's 2nd down.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now it's Goff. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker.
And the Dolphins are going to get the football here at their own 23.
Following the interception, here's Bridgewater. On the screen, this is Edmonds. Room here to run. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
Throwing is Bridgewater. Throw left side here, complete to the tight end, Gesicki. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. On 1st and 10, Bridgewater. Flush to his right.
And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Bridgewater now looking to throw on 1st. That's complete to Edmonds, his running back.
And he's going to get this down near the 25.
Well, it certainly doesn't matter if it's been through the air like on this play or on the ground. I don't know what's going on with this defense. In a sense, they've been AWOL on this drive so far. 3 plays, 3 first downs given up. They've got to find answers, and they've got to find them quick.
This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. There it is, the defense waking up after 3 plays that hurt them. Finally, they stand up.
They have a little pride too, you know. 3 straight first down type plays. Yeah, they wanted to make one stick on their side, didn't they?
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. He connected on his first. This time it's 39 yards away. Sanders' kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime here in Detroit. Well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. So here are the Lions to take over. They are trying to snap that 3-game losing streak. On top so far with the football here, 1st and 10. Steps away to his left. I know it's an emotional game, Charles. You can't do that.
And when you get into your film sessions and you argue your case with your coaches, that's exactly what they say at the end. You just can't do it. It costs your team.
Swift going to try up the middle. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Once again, it's Swift. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 124 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And able to get this to the 31. Now a 2nd down and 6. Now a give up the middle to Williams. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. Here's a handoff to Swift. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Right back to Swift again on 2nd down. And a good run as he manages 7 yards down to the 17. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. They'll try and run here with Swift. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. Goff on 1st down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
On 2nd down, Swift. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. On 3rd down, here comes Swift. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. DeAndre Swift with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Lions take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Popular down near the goal line. Quick slant. Nice job there to get in, knock it away.
It was, and one of the other things you're concerned about when you throw that route is to make sure your offensive linemen use their leverage to get the hands of the defensive front down so you can throw it through that little bit of crowd and get it to the receiver. In this event, they did, but a nice play by the defender knocking it away.
Some more great football coming your way in prime time to wrap up the month of October. It starts tonight. Could it be a Super Bowl preview? The Packers and Bills from Buffalo at 8:20 Eastern. And then tomorrow, Halloween night, Monday Night Football, the Bengals and Browns from Cleveland. And how this game has changed in importance in recent years. That starts at 8:15 Eastern.
On 2nd and 9, Bridgewater. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. Bridgewater now. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. First down, Bridgewater. He's got Wilson, middle of the field. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And again, it's Bridgewater. And he's got his tight end. It's Mike Gesicki. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 39 yards there, a big one. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Now a run straight ahead with Edmonds. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. To throw, Bridgewater. Touchdown, Dolphins. Jalen Waddle from 10 yards out. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. Fitting for what's been a tight ball game. We're all even at 20 now as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Well, let's shine the spotlight on the former Georgia Bulldog, DeAndre Swift, who's set to begin this next drive.
He's already hit pay dirt twice. He's up over 100 yards. He is feeling good.
And he's just zipping along today. Everything coming together for him. It's that type of a day that you see a bat.
Oh, leap it. He will make the catch. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
On the handoff, this is Swift.
They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard.
Another good run for him. What else is new? That'll put him right at 150 yards for the game, so he's really made his presence felt in this one.
Right back to Swift again on 2nd down. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. 165 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. They'll stay on the ground with Swift.
And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Up the middle, it's Williams. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jamal Williams with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Lions answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th.
Goff looking to throw. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. So they elect to pass there on the two-point try. Sometimes could prove risky. There it worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
Taken in at the 3. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Dolphins offense now heads back on the field.
There's still plenty of time here in the fourth quarter. Just a one-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and two-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage.
Now he dumps this off over the middle. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Bridgewater to throw it. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. A big play, 3rd and 2. This crowd dying for a stop. To throw is Bridgewater. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And they've got a 4th down now in a game that, to be honest, has been pretty much everything we could have asked for.
And that's into the hands of Gesicki. And he will have a Dolphins 1st down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. That's out to the flat for Edmonds. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
The Dolphins moving with a sense of urgency here. Bridgewater.
This will be caught. It's Waddle.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. And his throw's going to be incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Bridgewater to throw.
A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
This defense making some plays right now, aren't they?
And they look like a group that really locked in before this series started. Read their scouting reports, got back to reading their keys, and playing with excellent leverage up front.
Now Bridgewater. Escaping the pressure right.
Oh, that's going to be a costly one. It's intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And the Lions have just about sewn up this football game. They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And, Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball, and that one was picked off.
On 2nd down, Williams. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Goff now to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Here comes the Lions punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave him with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They go ahead and snap it. Goff. He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
They'll hand it off now. Williams. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining.
More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. They'll stay on the ground with Williams.
Gets around him, and he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
That's on the tackle, Penei Sewell.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to perhaps salt this one away. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And this will stay a one-score game as the lead holds at 8.
What a game we were treated to in this one. And on that final play, they had a chance. They had the ball just beyond midfield for one final shot, but couldn't get it done, and they suffer the loss.
Yeah, and you mentioned how they had a chance on that final play, and getting it to midfield gave them that opportunity, hoping they could find their way to the end zone and make that miracle happen. A really good ending to an